What's up, y'all? We finally back with 4 months of VGM. Let's get it.
He did that.
What's up? What's up? What's the word? Blerd, your boy Black Ranger here, and welcome back to the Blerd Life. You guys, it's been some time, and ain't nothing been going on. A few changes for anybody who can tell. We're in a new area. The game room has completely shifted in the Blerd Cave, but I like the area. It's turning out nice. I still haven't even hooked everything up, but that's not going to stop me from getting back into these videos. All right, you guys. So what's been going on? Hope everything's been good. Life's been lifing as always. Just had a birthday, so that was a good time. Shout out to everybody who came through and showed love for the Blerd Life. But we're gonna get into these VGM boxes. Yes, you guys. I have May, June, July, and August. And May and June, I went through a little bit on my own, preparing for SoCal Gaming Expo. That's another story that I'll get into very soon. So some of the games actually aren't in here because I've moved them around, but July and August are still brand new. So we're gonna sit these to the side and we're gonna go through these one by one. All right, so everybody who doesn't know, Video Games Monthly is a subscription service where you can subscribe and get 3, 4, 5, or 10 game power pack. And you select the systems that you have, you put down the games that you own or the ones that you don't want to get, and they'll send you a box every month. You update your box, which I fail to do every month. So I know there'll be duplicates, but they hook you up. All right, so we're going to jump into these first boxes. As I said, May and June, I went through a little bit just to make sure I wasn't going to pick up any duplicates at SoCal. So I'm missing some games out of here. I did get a few N64 games in June, May and June, so they're not in here, but I didn't really go through everything. I just pulled those out. So this is just a card to say thanks for being a subscriber to the service. And if you share your box on social media, you can win a 3-game box. All right, so this is the first game. It's probably going to be Dreamcast, more than likely. So let's see what we got. We have, oh, it's upside down. Ooh, Toy Story 2. Okay, this is a game I do not have. That's cool. Never checked out the Toy Story games on Dreamcast, but I'm pretty sure this is a fun one. Hopefully I got some gameplay up here somewhere, but this is a cool one to add to the Dreamcast collection. Shout out to, gotta love the Dreamcast. Shout out to Video Game Votary, who is a Toy Story fanatic. You guys, all right, so here's the next one. Again, it's probably Dreamcast with it being in a jewel case. And we got Sydney 2000. See, here's an instance of me not updating my list. I believe I got Sydney 2000 Olympic game for Dreamcast complete before. So here's another one I'll be able to check off if I did or not, and I really need to before the next month's box come out. All right, and the last one is probably Wii U. Yeah, it's Wii U. Oh, this looks like something I don't have. What do we have here? Ooh, Star Fox Guard. All right, complete, or actually sealed. So this is a cool one to add. Definitely, probably grab some amiibos. The seal is broken, but it is sealed, so that's a cool one to get. So May wasn't too bad. I believe this was May. It could be June. I actually still had these two mixed up, so that was cool. And then you get a little trinket. This one got a little sticker here to add to my collection, so that's cool. So May or June, whichever one it was, not too bad. So let's hop into the next one. I'm gonna be flying through these, you guys. All right, again, here's the card. Nothing special there. Let's see. The trinket is another sticker. Florida Mania sticker. I have a few of these, but they're actually all a little different. So another Florida Mania sticker to add to the collection. Got some bubble wrap, of course, and I think in this one I had 2 N64 games because there are only 2 games left. So let's see what we got. Again, probably Dreamcast. All right, let's see what we got here. Centipede. All right, good old Atari classic game. So Centipede for the Dreamcast. Again, VGM has been great at adding to my Dreamcast collection because I do want to build that up too. So we got Centipede, and last but not least for the month, it is Wii U. Oh, well, I had it backwards because it's not the real cover. We got Scribblenauts Unmasked. I did get this one before. So that's another duplicate. So far, I mean, 2 duplicates for those months isn't that bad, especially when I haven't updated my list in Lord knows how long. Speaking of Lord knows, you guys don't forget to check out my merch. I have some shirts for sale. This one is Save My Life shirt. A lot of people say video games did save their lives. There's a great story about it over on Video Game Votaries channel right now, also known as Destination Switch now. So make sure you go check that out. But you can get your Black Ranger merch, all your, I like to call them Holy Blerd, like holy crap, but Holy Blerd shirts. And hit me up on Instagram or hop down in the comments. Let me know which one you want to get, and we can get those shipped out to you. Shirts are $25, $20 for youth. So we got them all. All right. So now let's get into the boxes that I don't know. This is July, and I feel 2 N64, well, actually 3 N64, and a jewel case, so probably dream case. So shout out to adding to the N64 collection. Again, just that. Let's go for the jewel case first. All right, and I did see it a little bit, but didn't really get to see it. It is Sega Smash Pack Volume 1. That should be pretty cool. A couple of great Sega games over time. I can see Sonic on the front, of course, so definitely want to check this out, see what's on there, but shout out. That's a cool game. All right, so let's see what we got for the N64 to add to the beautiful collection. Over here on my right-hand side, a black card, probably something I have. Not gonna lie. And we have, oh, nope, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. I don't think I have this one. I have looked at it a few times, so I don't think I have it. So that's pretty cool to add. Definitely glad about that. 2 more N64, of course. Hold on, wait. Let's get the trinket out. We've got a Wario sticker. All right. That's great to add. I always love some great Nintendo throwback stickers or anything like that. All right, let's see. I think that's the back. All right, the back is a little dirty, but that's all good. Let's see what we got here. San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. I do believe I have this one. I think I have all the Rush games. I think like Rush 2049 is the hardest one to get. I did get that. So I believe I do have both, but I got to check it out. You know, the list has grown and I haven't checked off everything, and that's my fault, but I will be checking these off now. Boom. All right, and this is the last one for July, which has turned out to be a pretty cool box. This is from All the Best Video. That's the sticker on the back, and we got In the Zone 99. All right, so I didn't have this one. I have some of the other In the Zone. The label is actually pretty clean. The case has some residue on it. That can be, this is probably from a price tag, so that can all be cleaned off. So some actually pretty cool games for July. I actually like that box. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, if I can get the box open. All right, show it like that. Again, nothing special there. All right, this must be the little trinket for the month. So it's like a peel and stick. All right, you know. That's pretty cool. Can add that to the collection. I haven't peeled and stuck any of the ones I've had before. All right, so I've got 1 N64, 2 N64, a Dreamcast, and a Wii U. So let's go Dreamcast first. Boom. Got you see it. And we got Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. So I don't have it on the Dreamcast, which is great. I had it on the PlayStation and played it on the PS2 all the time. I used to love Matt Hoffman's BMX and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Me and my homeboys used to go at it. I can remember watching the Super Bowl one year, playing Tony Hawk on one screen, the Super Bowl on another one, while eating the Pizzone from Pizza Hut back when it first came out. It was a while ago, guys. All right, so next for the Wii U. This looks like one of those party games and Game Party Champions. All right, that's cool. It is sealed, so that looks pretty cool. Got some golf, basketball, skee ball, all that good stuff. So this is like, it should be pretty fun. All right, so let's, last but not least, again, 2 N64 games. Hopefully they're not duplicates of last month. All right, I did see the corner of it. I think this is something I have. NHL Blades of Steel 99. I actually don't think I have Blades of Steel 99, so that's great. This one is really clean, like really clean. So shout out to them for that. The N64, you guys, the collection is growing. You know, I might actually be able to finish the whole collection one of these days before 2040. All right, and last but not least, for 4 months of VGM, we have Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Do I have this one? I think I have all but one Turok, so I believe I do have this one. But for not checking off my list and updating it for some time, all great games, and I think, like I said, I have three, maybe four duplicates out of the 16 games. Again, I only did 12 here, 13, I think, but great games. I'm actually pretty excited about all of these. A great collection, and again, 5 games for the N64 in those times, 2 sealed Wii U, and some great Dreamcast games. I'm actually pretty excited about all of these games, adding them to the collection. Got to start checking off the N64 list because it's growing, and we got some great stuff coming for that. Again, I'll get into the SoCal wrap up really soon. Tell you about the dumbest thing I think I've ever done, and I almost did it again, but we'll get into that. But again, guys, thanks for sticking around for the unboxing. Again, got some great games. Let me know what you think is the best either set of games, as in the month, the best game, or the best set as far as the system. Right now, I'm thinking I'm gonna lean towards the N64 every time, but the Dreamcast got some pretty great titles, especially Toy Story 2, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. Really excited about those. So great games. You see how much everything is worth down there, and I'm pretty glad to finally get these open, check these off on my list, you guys, and I'm glad that you were here with me to go through the journey. Again, we'll get into the new Blerd Cave, the new game room, really soon once I actually finish hooking everything up and making it look pretty. This will be the Nintendo wall. As you can see, all the games up here, got all the consoles, the CRT, the big Trinitron behind me. So it's gonna be great, you guys. Thanks for sticking around through my hiatus, my absence, but we're gonna be back. We're gonna have a great time. And as I always say, you guys, love up on your family and friends, because you never know what could be the last time. And we're gonna keep enjoying this Blerd Life together, baby. Black Ranger, I'm out. Peace.
Tick, tick, tock, tick, tick.